Hey guys, it's Zillman Wags with Dirt Killer Pressure Washers introducing you to the future. Alright guys, so what you're looking at is actually a battery powered pressure washer powered by Honda's very new EGX motor. At Dirt Killer Pressure Washers, we were asked to be a part of their pilot program and basically debut this into the market of pressure washing. What we've done is pair that with a nice TP pump from General. And what that basically means is that you have the convenience of a commercial grade battery powered pressure washer that can fit on a standard pressure washing frame. You'll notice that this little contraption here has three main components to it. Let's kind of break those down. We've mentioned that we paired this with a GP pump, which is kind of the less relevant part of this video, so we'll talk the least about it. It basically has water inlet, water outlet, external unloader, as well as an external bypass. That way, not only are you not overheating the pump as this runs in bypass, but it has the easiest and maximum service life available. We've got our thermal relief, and then of course we've got our forged brass head, making this a commercial grade, very durable pump made by GP and installed on this motor. The motor itself breaks down into three different categories. We have the motor, we have the battery, and then we of course have the charger off to the side. The charger takes approximately a half hour to gain a full charge on a battery this size, which is pretty great, pretty durable, and really all you can ask for out of a battery like that. Compare that to a Ryobi or an Ego, some of the even larger 6 amp batteries, or even a Milwaukee battery, it can take up to an hour to actually get a full charge out of it. Whereas Honda did some things, they made the charger a lot bigger, they drew in more input from the electric source, and they're able to pack that into a battery, giving you a better punch. The motor itself translates to being a GX200 equivalent. It fits in roughly the same footprint. It's a little bit wider, so we did have to rearrange the frame according to our traditional methods, but in short, it performs pretty similarly. What does this mean for you? Well, if you're in states like California, or some of the states that are starting to follow suit, small engines are starting to be banned. This battery-powered commercial unit gives you options to basically move into the commercial cleaning application without the hassle of gas. What else does that mean? Well, you're a cleaning contractor. Right now you've got no gas, you've got no emissions, and you're cleaning the world that you walk in without having any kind of environmental impact. That again translates to more money in your pocket because there's no actual overhead cost of operating this unit. There's very little maintenance that can really be done, aside from maybe purchasing a few extra battery packs. It pretty much comes as plug and play as it gets. Very easy to use. On the side over here, which we'll zoom into in a second, all we've got are three basic buttons. We've got on, we've got start, and we've got our kill switch. In a sense, all you have to do is unpack this, roll it to the job site, hit on, and boom, you're good to go after connecting that water source. This is much more simpler, compact design than some of the other commercial grade motors that are out there that are battery powered. For one, this only has one battery pocket. It's a much larger battery than anything you're going to see on the Ego generators or the Ryobi generators. And basically what that translates to is it can operate a little bit better. It can operate a little safer. It can operate with less overhead because it doesn't have nearly as many bells and whistles and components. It's also backed by Honda. What that means is it's already top of the line in the industry for commercial grade standards, not consumer grade standards that you're going to find at Home Depot or Lowe's. Nothing wrong with those products. They're just talking and looking at two different grids and consumer bases. Again, going back to this overall unit, let's lightly touch on some of the specs that they can do. As I mentioned, this is the pilot program, which means that we're not fully ready to release all the specs on it. What I can tell you is that this gets about 3 gallons a minute, it gets about 2,000 PSI, and it can operate that for about 45 minutes under the right circumstances. This is going to be a great unit for washing cars. It's going to be great for just having around the house and operating to clean your driveway, clean your sidewalk, and just do basic maintenance. As far as commercial guys go, if you're going to use this in the field, it's absolutely ready for that. However, you're definitely going to need some extra battery packs because like I mentioned, under optimal circumstances, it may only last you about 45 minutes. Combine that with a quick charger that only takes about 30 minutes, you get 2 or 3 batteries and you've got constant turnaround and the ability to work clean all day long, no matter what kind of cleaning application it is that you're working on. We'd love to hear you guys' feedback. This is a very new product. We'd love to introduce it to the market and bring it to the world. If you have any thoughts whatsoever, talk to us in the feedback section below down there in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's kill some dirt.
Dirt Killer. Let's kill some dirt.